President Trump is defending himself tonight after sending a controversial tweet about a group of Democratic congresswomen.
Now, those lawmakers and others across the country, including some in southern New England, are pushing back at the president. Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggin joins us now live in studio with a reaction that's new tonight. Caroline?
Well, Mike and Shannon, CBS News is reporting Speaker Nancy Pelosi met with her leadership team tonight to discuss a House resolution condemning what the president said. Meantime, the leader of Massachusetts is speaking out about these tweets and calling for Republicans in Washington to do the same.
Yeah, there's just no place for that stuff.
Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker condemning recent controversial tweets by President Trump that were aimed at a group of left-wing congresswomen. Massachusetts Representative Ayanna Pressley says she was one of them.
If you're in a job where you're a public servant, you should behave that way. And tweets like that send a horrid, debilitating, hateful message that there's just no place for in public discourse.
In one of the president's tweets, he told the congresswoman to, quote, go back and help fix the totally broken and crime-infested places from which they came. But all four Democratic lawmakers are American citizens. Only Ilhan Omar was born outside of the U.S. She became a U.S. citizen in 2000 after emigrating from Somalia.
It's time for us to impeach this president.
The four congresswomen known as the Squad held a news conference late Monday afternoon to respond to the president's comments.
This is a distraction, and we should not take the bait.
He made statements that were blatantly untrue. So whether he was citing comments or not citing comments, if he didn't have what he wanted to say, he would make it up.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave.
Hours earlier, the president adamantly defended himself during an event at the White House.
Some people think it's controversial. A lot of people love it, by the way. A lot of people love it.
Governor Baker says he hopes other Republicans will condemn what the president said. Some already have.
The tweets are racist and xenophobic.
Others have not.
Come on, of course the president's not racist, but he's frustrated like so many Americans are.
Now, this all comes on the heels of ICE raids over the weekend that the president says were, quote, very successful. ICE has not said how many people were detained. I'm Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.